Where are we going, Corn?
To Nambia!
Where are we going, Aryan?
To Nambia!
Where's Kaylee?
To Nambia!
Our Namibian trip was a fun one to say the least. It started on the 28th of October and spanned 7 days. An early morning start saw us on the last Friday of the month marshal kids and grandparents to OR Tambo, where we would board a 2.5-hour flight to the coastal city of Walvis Bay. Once we disembarked, the touring party made quick work of customs and baggage control, picked up the cars and made our way to Sandpiper Dunes, where we would stay for the duration of our trip. Sandpiper Dunes itself was a wonderful place to stay. Not far from Walvis Bay and Swakopmund, it was the perfect halfway point between the two coastal towns and provided the perfect getaway point for the weary traveling crew. After a break at the resort, our traveling party felt the need to start their exploration, and thus we made our way to the raft, where we would go to get a bite to eat and explore Walvis Bay. Walvis Bay is a port town on the coast of Namibia, sheltered by Pelican Point. Its tidal lagoon is home to an abundance of birds, including flamingos, pelicans, and Dharma terns. The harbour is busy with fishing boats and ships. Dolphins, whales, and Cape Fur seals inhabit the Atlantic waters. Day 1 saw us head out to Swakopmund. Swakopmund is a coastal city in Namibia, west of the capital Windhoek. Its sandy beaches face the Atlantic Ocean. Established by German colonists in 1892, the city's colonial landmarks include the Swakopmund Lighthouse, the Mole, and an old sea wall. Next to the lighthouse is the Swakopmund Museum, and where we would book our tours for the following days and sit down for lunch while the kids played in a nearby area overlooking the beach. After a good sleep, Day 2 saw our touring party take a catamaran tour of Walvis Bay. It was wine and mussels on the high seas on that day as we saw and interacted with pelicans, seals, and whales. Day 3 was perhaps my favorite day on the trip, in that we would explore the oldest desert on the planet, the Nabi Desert. According to the broadest definition, the Nabi Desert stretches more than 2,000 kilometers along the Atlantic coasts of Angola, Namibia, and South Africa, extending southward from the Koranjamba River in Angola through Namibia and to the Olifants River in the Western Cape of South Africa. The Nabi fauna mostly comprises of arthropods and other small animals that can live with little water, but a few species of the bigger animals also are found in the region, including antelopes such as gemsbok and springbok, ostriches, and in some areas even desert elephants. All these species have developed techniques to survive in the Nabi environment. Another amazing fact about the region is that the desert is full of hidden gems. And with that, we made our way to the Crystal Gallery, where we would find the world's largest quartz, and the kids would go on a gem hunt.
What we looking at, guys? Where's the purple one? Show me. Ah, well done, Colin.
The next day we would return to the desert, but this time we hit the dunes on full throttle, making use of quad bikes through adventure tours. Hey, I tell you what, I'll let the visuals do the talking here. Day 5 would see us continue through the wonderful desert of the Nabi and would make our way to the moon landscape. This area, of course, is known for its sparkling resemblance to the moon. It makes one wonder, did NASA really land on the moon? I smell a conspiracy, but hey, in the middle of the moon landscape is a little gem of an oasis, and it's here we would break for lunch before making our way back to Walvis Bay for a walk with the camel caravan. After nearly dying on the camel, drinks were served, and the Vasudevans and Woodleyers made merry to end the night and bring about an anniversary cheer. Our trip would come to an end with a last day at the aquarium and dinner by music at Swakopmund. After 7 days of fun in Namibia, it did really feel like home, away from home. And for sure, we will return. But for now, bon voyage, and we'll see you again on the next trip.